welcome to our second video for our Elkhart Community Schools Parents and Preschoolers program. I'm so glad to be sharing this time with you guys today. We typically have our program at Riverview, Beardsley, Daly, and Roosevelt. So I want to welcome all of those who have stumbled upon us, are just bored enough to watch, and those of you who have been attending families. I apologize for not doing a video during spring break, but it was sunny and I hated to be inside when it was sunny outside. So I hope you guys got outside too. Do you remember our last video story was about Bear's shadow? I hope you guys got out and noticed some shadows because there was actually some sun last week. So we could do that. We could see shadows with the trees and your body and move around. So I hope you guys got to notice some of that. Today we are going to be reading How Will We Get to the Beach? So if you're one of my families that's been attending, I've sent this book to you already, except for Abel. Sorry, I'm sending those to you. I didn't get your address until later. So I'll be sending you all 4 books that are coming up, okay? So get that book if you'd like to follow along. Also, I did go out and buy a dry erase board so we can do our message of the day and graphics practice today. So if you have something to write with, go get that right now. You can have either a piece of paper and a marker, whatever you have. If you can't do that, then you can just, write with your finger in the air. That would work too. But if you have a dry erase board, obviously that would be perfect. That's what we use in class. But I know many of you don't, like I did not have one at home. So go find some paper and pencil. And we are going to be singing our welcome song. Now I wrote your names on cards so you guys could sing along. Those of you who are in group, I'll be saying your name. If you are joining us and are not in group, please feel free to add your own names, add your pets' names, your other kids' names. Make it your own song because I would love for you to sing along and not just be listening to me. So, those of you who are in our group, watch for your name on the cards. Now, unfortunately, all I had for cards was what was left over from my daughter studying for her CPA exam. So, they have a little bit of writing on them, but I think you can still see your names. So, watch for your names, okay? Sing along with me, please. We're glad you came to school. We're glad you came to school. With all the other boys and girls, we're glad you came to school. Malaya will be there. Malaya will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Malaya will be there. Arya will be there. Arya will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Arya will be there. Dallery will be there. Dallery will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Dallery will be there. Jaden will be there. Jaden will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Jaden will be there. Olivia will be there. Olivia will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Olivia will be there. Enrique will be there. Enrique will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Enrique will be there. Ritani will be there. Ritani will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Ritani will be there. Raylene will be there. Raylene will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Raylene will be there. Iker will be there. Iker will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Iker will be there. Amaya will be there. Amaya will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Amaya will be there. Amina will be there. Amina will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Amina will be there. Oops, last one. Emmanuel will be there. Emmanuel will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Emmanuel will be there. Leilani will be there. Leilani will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Leilani will be there. Abel will be there. Abel will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Abel will be there. Bria will be there. Bria will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Bria will be there. King will be there. King will be there. With all the other boys and girls, King will be there. Samantha will be there. Samantha will be there. With all the other boys and girls, Samantha will be there. Good job, everyone. I hope that gave you time to run and get your book if you want it, and to get some things to write with so that we can do graphics practice here in a little bit. So, when we go through our schedule, we typically, as you see over here, we do our name tags first. So we can't do our name tags today, but we did get to see our names some, so that was kind of good. I'd like you to keep practicing recognizing your name. We do a mystery question or a mystery shape. So, our mystery shape today, this is what we're doing. I'll turn it over so you can see the Spanish one too. We're doing a little different. keep trying to make it more challenging for you guys because you guys are getting smart and, you know, you're learning and seeing things, so I want to keep challenging you. So there's this set of shapes right here. And these shapes are called triangle. And I want you to figure out if this set of shapes makes this shape right here, which is a triangle, or this shape right here. So what do you think? When we look at these two shapes, we have a triangle and a rectangle. We put these two shapes together. See, how can we put them together? Well, how will they go? Look at this. So you put two triangles together and they make the rectangle shape. So if you chose the rectangle for this set of shapes, you were right. It makes a rectangle. Good job. Next, we're going to do our weather chart. And it was actually snowing this morning, but I wasn't doing this then. It's Monday, just early afternoon right now. And I'm looking at the weather chart, and I'm looking outside. Is it sunny, cloudy, rainy, or snowing? And I think, for right now for me, it's cloudy. And I don't know what it is for you right now. So when you're watching this, you look out the window and figure out what it is for you, okay? And maybe you should be keeping track at home of how many sunny, rainy, cloudy, snowy days you have at home. But we're going to count our cloudy days. So I want you to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So when you look at this chart, can you tell which one has the most? These are sunny, these are cloudy, these are rainy, and these are snowy. So we look at this, cloudy has the most. And if you look at it, which one has the least? The least is actually, there are two of them because they are the same. Did you notice that? It was like this last time too. We have 3 rainy days, 1, 2, 3, and 3 snowy days, 1, 2, 3. So the reason we keep asking about the most and least for your parents, if you know you haven't been working with me for a while, is because on tests, kids often don't understand most and least, fewest. So that's why we keep checking in on that and keep talking about that, comparing sets. So that's what we're doing right now. We're looking at most and least. And we like to keep using those words to help kids understand those words. Now, we're going to do our message of the day. I'm going to see if I can hold this and write on it at the same time, okay? So let me get it up here. Are you ready? I'm going to draw lines first, and for you parents who don't know about this, this is a tools of the mind thing. We draw lines to help kids understand that words are separate things. And when they start writing, they will start by putting down lines, and then they can start adding the words and letters on here, okay? So, we are going to use our memory, and I'm going to put an exclamation point. That's an excited mark, okay? So when we say it, it's not just going to be, we are going to use our memory. It's going to be, we are going to use our memory. So, how does it start? Remember, it starts with we. Oh my goodness, I've got to erase that. Sorry, the board moved. We are going to use our memory. We are going to use our memory. Okay, say it with me, and remember we're going to say it with excited mark, okay? We are going to use our memory. So does anyone know what memory is? Memory is when you use your mind to remember things. We're using our memory. So if you think about maybe what you had for breakfast this morning, that would be using your memory, if you could think of that. I have the same thing, so it's really easy for me. Yogurt. and a breakfast bar. If you think about it, you have memories maybe of maybe what you got for a birthday present. That would be a memory. Things like that, okay? So today we are going to use our memory. So I have to check on that later to make sure we do that. But next is our book. How will we get to the beach? This is one of my favorite books because it's so interactive. In this book, you're asking questions, you're having to look for things. It's really fun. And I don't know if you guys maybe knew this or not, but every page in this book, there's a little tiny ladybug you have to look for, okay? So make sure you're looking for that. So this book is titled, How Will We Get to the Beach? And you see on the front cover, there's a woman. I'm guessing she's a mom because she has a baby, right? There's a turtle tied to her head, a baby on her back. Her baby has a pacifier. Do you see that? She's riding a bicycle. She's carrying a big umbrella. If you open it up so you can see the back too, you see there's a beach ball behind. And you're going to have to look carefully to see the ladybug. Do you see it? So make sure on all the pages, if you have this book, that you're looking for the ladybug too, okay? How will we get to the beach? Here we go. She has her umbrella, her baby, her ball. There's a book, turtle, and you see right there? It's a tiny ladybug. One beautiful summer day, Roxanne decided to go to the beach. Everything she wanted to take with her could be counted on the fingers of one hand. So there we go. The turtle, the umbrella, the thick book of stories, the ball, and of course, her baby. So we have the umbrella. Here's the turtle down here. The thick book she's carrying under her arm. The ball is right here, and her baby. But the car wouldn't start. Did anyone see that ladybug? I don't see it in here. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, wait. See it right down there. Then we'll take the bus to the beach, said Roxanne. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? Let's look at this. She has her big yellow umbrella. She has her big blue book. Her baby's right here, and the ball. What is missing? The little green turtle. Animals weren't allowed on the bus. We can't go to the beach without the turtle. There he is right down here, huh? How will they get there then? Are you looking for that ladybug still? You're going to have to find it at home because I don't see it anywhere. You're just going to have to look. Then we'll ride our bike to the beach, he said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? Let's look again. This time she has her big yellow umbrella. She has her baby. She has the book. She has the turtle. What's missing? Oh, the orange spotted ball. The ball wouldn't fit on the bicycle. We can't go to the beach without the ball, cried Roxanne. I was looking for the ladybug. I can't find it on this page either. You guys are going to have to find it on your own. Then we'll ride our skateboard to the beach, she said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? Huh. She has the baby. She has the ball. She has the turtle. She has the book. What's missing? Aha! The big yellow umbrella. Roxanne didn't have a free hand to hold it. We can't go to the beach without the umbrella, cried Roxanne. Looking for that ladybug. I think I found it on this page. See right down there? It's so tiny. Then we'll ride our kayak to the beach, she said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? She has the turtle. The ball is right here. Her baby. And that yellow umbrella. What could it be? The thick book of stories. The kayak was very wobbly and the book might get wet. We can't go to the beach without the book, cried Roxanne. How will they ever get to the beach? Then we'll fly in a balloon to the beach, she said. But something couldn't go with them. What was it? She has the umbrella. She has the turtle, the ball, the blue book. What's missing? Roxanne's baby. He wouldn't climb aboard because he was afraid of flying. We can't go to the beach without my baby, cried Roxanne. He's more important than all the other things. I wouldn't go anywhere without my baby. Roxanne sighed. How will we ever get to the beach? Just then, a farmer passed by with his horse and cart. He was on his way to the beach to sell cherries. So they piled aboard Roxanne, the green turtle, the big yellow umbrella, the thick blue book of stories, the orange spotted ball, and of course, her baby. I'm still looking. Oh, I found the ladybug on this page. Do you see it right there? You guys are going to have to find it on all those other pages. And they had a wonderful time. That's the end. So the thing I love about this book is that you can look for things. It builds communication. You're using your memory. You're thinking about stuff. It's a great interactive book, and it comes in English and Spanish, which is also a plus. So we love this book. Now, something I wanted to do, and something you guys can do at home too, I just got a cookie sheet out of my kitchen. You could, get a plate or whatever you have handy, and just find little things that your kids are familiar with around your house. So for my cookie sheet, I have it here. I'm going to have to move the camera so I can show it to you. I put on a pencil. There's a puzzle piece of a pig, a little Lego guy, a red car, a Lego brick, a toothbrush, a marker, a spoon, a little book. Does anyone know what this is? This is from yesterday. It's a plastic Easter egg. I have a plastic pig. This is a shell. Kind of goes with the beach theme. A marble. And a yellow rubber duck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this on the floor, and I'm going to move the camera so you can see it really well, and I'm going to cover it up. And what I want you to do is tell me what's missing, okay? So we're going to be using our memory so you can tell me what's missing. Okay, so we're looking at this. Pull it over here. Look at everything. Okay, I'm going to pop this up for a second so I can take something off. And then you're going to have to guess and see if you can figure out what's missing. Okay, did you guess the pig? That's what was missing. I'm going to put him back in the place he was in. Turn it down again. This is what there is. Okay, I'm flipping you up so you can't see. Now I'm going to take something else off. Okay, you ready? See if you can guess what's missing. Gonna flip you up, okay? Gonna put it back. Did you hear it? It was the blue Lego piece. That's what was missing. Okay, look again. I'm keeping everything in the same place. You don't want to make it too hard initially, especially for younger ones. I'm gonna flip it up. Gonna take something else. If you're doing this with younger kids, like I'm thinking like Aria, Leilani, Bria may be able to do a little more, I'm not sure. It depends on the age of your child. Limit it to fewer items. As they get older, they're like all those kids going into kindergarten next year. You know, we're talking about Dallery, Samantha, Iker, Raylene. They can all be doing things like this. Oh, and Amaya too. They can all be doing more things on here, and you can kind of mix it up a little bit. Just see where they're at and try it. Don't push them too hard because you just want it to be fun and be a game for them. But it really does help them use their memory skills, their visual memory. Okay, I'm turning it down. I took something away. There was something you use on your teeth. Can you think of what it was? I'm going to put it back now. Did you guess the toothbrush? If you did, that was right. It was the toothbrush. Okay, we're going to do this one more time, okay? I'm going to take away something else. Are you ready? Can you guess what's missing? What is missing? You see kind of an empty spot right there. Can you remember what was in that spot? Flipping up. I'm going to put it back. Do you hear me put it back? Do you see what it was? It was the spoon. So this would be a fun thing you can do at home. You can do it with any items around your house, the items that you have. If your child is familiar with them, that makes it a little bit better. I'm going to try to reset you up here so we can finish up, okay? There we go. I think that got it. So that's something fun you can do at home. Now typically, if we're looking at our schedule, after our mystery question time, which that's what we just did, that's what we did with the story, comes snack time. Now I forgot to talk to you about snack time last time. Like today we were going to be doing, I think fruit snacks and sorting them by color. But what you can do with the kids with your snacks is do some patterning. Like especially if you have pretzels and grapes or something like that, and you start with an easy pattern, which would be every other one. That's called an AB pattern. So it'd be pretzel, grape, and just put them on their plate and then ask them what comes next. So I would try doing some of those things. You can do them with Chex Party Mix. That regular Chex Party Mix has lots of different shapes. You can do that kind of thing with too. So do some of those kinds of things with patterning and see if your children can kind of understand follow the pattern. The next hardest, you do an ABB. So it'd be like 1 grape, 2 pretzels, 1 grape, 2 pretzels, 1 grape, 2 pretzels, and ask them what comes next. And just try to find some things that you can start helping them see the pattern in things. It's just really helpful. It's a beginning math skill, and it's a great time to start practicing that. And it makes it fun because anytime you're adding in some stuff and you're able to talk about things while you're eating and spending some time together, it's just nice to be able to do that sort of thing. So Find some things to hide around your house, or not hide, but put on a tray or something, and have your kids practice seeing if they can remember things. You can start with a few, see where they're at. You don't want to frustrate them. Add more things as they get more competent at it. The older ones, you can start with more things. But I would do some of that kind of stuff at home. So next we're going to be doing graphics practice, okay? So now's your time to get something to write with. And if you have a marker for those kids with markers or anything they're writing with, make sure they're doing duck fingers, moms. Make sure they're holding their marker, their pencil, crayon, whatever it is they're using. Make sure they're holding it correctly, okay? We want them to hold it like this. That's most important. For the younger kids, like I said, Leilani, Aria, Bria, King, make sure they're just stopping and starting to the music. They don't need to be doing the exact same shape that we're doing. For the older ones going into kindergarten though, I would like to see them doing some of the shapes. And if they're having trouble, the ones we're going to do today can be kind of challenging for some kids. They can't seem to get the shape going the right direction. You might want to just do, so one of the symbols we're going to be doing, we're going to pretend like a little bunny rabbit came in and took a bite out of all of our cookies, okay? So we're going to do around, stop, around, stop, around, stop, around, stop. And I want them to be saying that, around, stop, around, stop. And I want the curve to be going this direction, okay? So if they have a piece of paper, especially the older kids, have them start up in this this left-hand corner. We always start at the top, just like you're reading a book. We want to train their eyes to start reading the page like they would be reading a book. So we start in this corner and then they can come down like this, okay? But it's around, stop. If they have trouble doing the shape, I would just add some dashed lines and then make them more and more spread out as you do it, and let them try to figure out just so they can get the right shape going. We want them to do it themselves. I know it's hard. You want to put your hand on there and do it for them. But as much of this that they can do themselves, it's better for them because then they'll be able to do it themselves when they get to school. So I'm going to turn on the music, and what you're going to do is say around close, around stop while you're doing this. The younger ones, if they're just drawing, scribbling, whatever they want to do, while the music's playing and then they stop when the music stops, that's all we're looking for, okay? If they can do more than that, fantastic. But if that's what they're doing and they're able to do that, that's great, okay? So we are going to get some music going. Are you ready? Can you hear that? Okay, the music is playing right now, so you should be going around, stop, around, stop. You should freeze. Music stopped. And continue with the around, stop, around, stop. Did everyone freeze? Good job. Stop. Everyone stop. Parents, make sure you're looking at what they're doing, and if they're getting that curve going the right way, we're going to erase your board, get them all erased. We're going to be doing a different shape. We want the cookies to go the other way this time, okay? So instead of them going...
Telling me my phone disconnected.
Sorry, I'm having phone trouble. So, that bunny rabbit came in and ate cookies again, but this time they're going the other way, okay? This time we're going around, stop this way. Around, stop. Around, stop. Around, stop. Around, stop. Okay? You notice that this would be like a C, the letter C. The others would be for D's, things like that, a P. Okay? So all of this is pre-writing skills. That's why we're doing all of this. So this time when I play the music, you're still doing around, stop, but the bunny came and took a bite out of the cookie on the other side. Okay? So are we ready for the music to start up again? Remember? around, stop, around, stop. Those younger ones are just stopping and starting, okay? Everyone stop. Everyone freeze. Okay. You should be hearing around, stop, around, stop. I know for some of you this is really hard to get this curve going the right way. So do what you can to scaffold them is what we call it. Just support them. You know, if they need to do a little edge like that to help them do that, just make it farther apart. Do that, okay? Everyone freeze. Okay, let's erase. Erase, erase. We're going to do one more thing. This one's kind of hard. We've not done this at all in any of the groups yet, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a spiral. You can do it either way. You can start in the middle and go out, 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 out. See how it gets bigger and bigger? Or you can start on the outside and go in. And if you go on the outside, go to in, then you say in, 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 in. If the music stops, I stop right there, and then I start again right there, okay? In, music stops, start again, in, like that, okay? So we're doing a spiral. And I want to still hear you saying out, out, or in. Make sure you stop with the music. Are you ready? Remember, those younger ones are just stopping and starting. They can do whatever they want. How's the spiral going? Make sure you start back in your spiral, okay? Oh, I did it fast. Okay, hopefully you all have your spiral done now. Good job. That was a hard one. We've not done that one before. So I appreciate you guys giving that one a try. That was hard, I know. That was great. The reason we're doing the stopping and starting stuff, it's because it's all part of self-regulation. And when kids come into kindergarten, we want them to be able to stop and start their bodies on their own, to be able to decide when they're going to do something and when they're not going to do it. So we don't have to always tell them, you know, time to stop doing this, time to stop doing that. They already know. They can do that themselves. And it's very helpful as a parent for your child to have self-regulation too, because it makes them easier to parent. So this is all things that we practice for these reasons. It's all part of the tools of the mind stuff. So get ready. All of you should be standing up. I'm going to show you the way we stop for freeze dance again. Remember, what you do is you dance, and however you want to dance and move, and then when the music stops, you stop like this. And this one's the one that stops like a frog, kind of, okay? You're all the way down, okay? Feet and hands are touching the ground. Then you get to dance, 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 and then when you stop, stop like this one. This one, notice the legs are pretty close together, and your elbows are bent, okay? And then this one, fingers touch your toes. You just bend over and touch your toes, that's it. Then there's this one. I like to call this one the Wonder Woman arms. Touch your shoulders, you're crossing your body. This is the hard one. Parents, make sure your kids are doing this one right, okay? They take their right arm and come across their body and touch their left toe. We're crossing the midline of the body, the line that goes down the center of the body, because it helps connect the brains, both sides of the brain. So it's very important. They don't just reach down right hand to right toe, but they're taking their right hand all the way over and touching their left toe. Or you can take your left hand all the way over and touch your right toe. Either one, okay? But that's what this one is. And then we have the lunge. You lean forward and out. Okay, are you guys ready for some freeze dance? I have some different music. So it's going to be stuff you haven't heard before. I always thought I wanted to do, Uptown Funk for Icker, because I know how much you like that song, but I need to do other kinds of songs right now. So we're doing this other song. Are you ready to dance? Okay. I'll turn it up a little bit too. Oh, freeze? Like the frog? Everyone got it? Good job. Freeze. Arms, legs together, arms bent. Good job. Get the next one up here. So now you're dancing. You can move around, do whatever you want, because the music's playing, right? Now you're freezing. Hands are touching your toes. Good job. This is the next way we stop. Wonder Woman arms. Freeze. Good job. This is a hard one. Parents, make sure they're crossing the midline. Everybody get that midline cross, right to left. Check yourself. Make sure you're doing that. Or left hand to right foot. Either way is fine. Okay? Good job. That's a hard one. Everyone freeze. You doing the lunge? We're going to be back to our beginning one. And we're freezing like a frog. Good job, everyone. That was great. Wonderful job. We're doing freeze dance. You're doing stopping and starting. We used our memory. Oh, remember our message of the day? Do you remember what it was? We are going to use our memory. We did some of that, didn't we? We played that game where we had things on the cookie sheet. They were able to try to figure out what thing's missing. We used our memory in the story too, because you're trying to find and figure out what it was she was forgetting and what she didn't have with her. So good job with that. We have 4 more books to do this year yet. So I'm going to try to get a video put together, another one put together on Friday of this week, so that it'll be ready for you on Monday. So I'll try to get things going so they can always have them expect them the next 4 Mondays, okay? But this one probably won't get out until Tuesday. Those of you in my group, I will be sending out your next couple of books. Abel, I will send all 4 books to you. But for those in the group, we'll be getting the next couple of books at the end of this week. So we'll have your books that you can follow along with this, okay? We have our bye-bye song to do. Are you guys ready for that? It's going to be a long one, and you guys need to sing along. Are we going to do it fast or slow? Okay, I know you're all saying fast for the bye-bye song. So we're going to try to go fast. Make sure you're singing along with me, okay? We're going to start with Riverview and go through Beardsley, then Daly, and then Roosevelt, okay? Are you ready? Bye-bye Malaya, bye-bye Aria, bye-bye Dallery, bye-bye Jaden, bye-bye Olivia, bye-bye Enrique, bye-bye Ratani, bye-bye Raylene, bye-bye Iker, bye-bye Amaya, bye-bye Amina, bye-bye Emmanuel, bye-bye Alani, bye-bye Abel, bye-bye Bria, bye-bye King, bye-bye Samantha. See you next week. So I wish you all well, stay healthy, and enjoy your time with each other, okay? Bye. See you next week.